Reproduction is a biological process that is performed by every living organism. Reproduce means to give birth to young ones. This reproduction helps in the continuity of the species. Hello, I am Dr. Lalita from Hari Science and Maths Academy. Today we are going to discuss about the reproduction in plants. As the topic name is or chapter name is reproduction in plants. Plants we already study, so the term that we are not aware of is reproduction. It is a biological process performed by every living organism. Every living organism means either that organism is a microorganism or that is as big as can eagle or camel. Reproduction term is derived from the word that is reproduce. Re means again, produce. So the word reproduce means to produce again. What is the benefit of reproduction? Benefit is it gives birth to its offsprings. Offsprings means they are young ones. And it also helps in the continuity of the generation. Means if living organisms doesn't have the capability of reproduction, then how that particular species is forwarded over the time. मीन्स एग्जाम्पल है एक कोई भी पेड़ है उसकी लाइफ मान लो XYZ कोई भी पेड़ है X पेड़ है उसकी लाइफ स्पेन जो है दैट इज 80 years वो 80 years की लाइफ स्पेन है. So what happens after 80 years if that plant is not able to reproduce then people are not able to eat that plant product. अगर वो plant product कुछ तो उसका प्रोडक्ट ऐसा होगा जो people eat करते होंगे या यूज करते होंगे, so people जो है वो उसको यूज नहीं कर पाएंगे. And the earth is in the scar of that plant. Scars of that plant. वो plant जो है वो अर्थ से क्या हो जाएगा, विलुप्त हो जाएगा. उसके बाद क्या होगा कि वो प्लांट जो है that become the history. वो क्या बन जाएगा, हिस्ट्री बन जाएगा. Therefore this continuity of generation is going on with the help of the biological process that is reproduction. Next we are going to discuss about the mode of reproduction. Next is methods of reproduction, or you can say modes of reproduction. Modes of reproduction is classified or based on the number of parents involved in. Based on the number of parents involved. Method of reproduction is based on the number of parents involved. Based on this, there are two types of mode of reproduction. First one is the asexual mode of reproduction and second one is the sexual mode of reproduction. Asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. It involves only one parent. As it involves only one parent, so the offspring is clone of parent. Means the next generation or the young ones are exactly the replica of the parent. And there are various methods of asexual reproduction like spore formation, vegetative propagation, etc. Now, sexual reproduction की बात करें, both parents are involved. Both parents are involved. Both parents means one should be male and another should be female. One female. One male produces the male gamete. Male produces the male gamete and female produces the female gamete. Now, what is this gamete? Gamete is a reproductive cell which has half the genetic material of an organism. Now, this male gamete and female gamete, they are fuses together and they forms the zygote. They fuse together and produce zygote. Fusion of these male gametes and female gametes is known as fertilization. This is known as this process in which the male gamete is fused with the female gamete. That process is known as fertilization. Later on, this zygote is developed into the embryo and this embryo is developed into the young one. This is how this sexual reproduction works. Now we are going to discuss what are the major differences between this asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. There are certain parameters based on which asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction are distinguished. The parameter number 1 is parent. As we know, in case of asexual reproduction, only one parent is involved, while in case of sexual reproduction, two parents are involved. And two parents are, one is the male parent and another one is the female parent. Now, next basis is genetic identity. In that case, asexual reproduction, as I told you, as only one parent is involved, so offsprings are the clones of the parent. It means they are genetically identical to their parents. Offsprings are genetically identical to the parent as only one parent is involved. While in case of sexual reproduction, two parents are involved, so offspring receives the genetic content from some genetic contents from the male parent and some genetic content from the female parents. That's why offsprings have specific combinations of genetic identity received from both parents. They are not the clones of the parent. In this case, offsprings are clones of the parent, while in case of sexual reproduction, they are not the clones of the. Next one is, if we are talking about the gametes, asexual reproduction में gametes involve नहीं होते, while sexual reproduction का जो मैंने इससे पहले बताया था उसमें क्या था, gametes involve होते. gametes इसलिए लिखा है, gametes यहाँ पर इसलिए लिखा है क्योंकि as they are two gametes that are involved, one is the male gamete and another one is the female gamete. The next parameter, that is time period. Asexual reproduction relatively quick, while in case of sexual reproduction it is relatively slower. Now, as in the asexual reproduction, gametes are not involved. Gametes are generated by the reproductive organs. Therefore, in case of asexual reproduction, reproductive organs are not present, while in case of sexual reproduction, reproductive organs are present. Example of this asexual reproduction is yeast, and second one is a bryophyllum. Bryophyllum is a plant. Now, if we talk about the sexual reproduction example, that is hibiscus plant. Hibiscus is a flower plant. Coconut tree, coconut is a fruit tree, while another example is human. This is all about the differences between the asexual reproduction and the sexual reproduction. Topic is reproduction in plants. As we already studied, there are two types of reproduction in plants. First one is the asexual reproduction, that is also known as vegetative reproduction. Asexual reproduction को vegetative reproduction भी कहा जाता है. Next one is the sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction with the help of the reproductive organs of the plant. Example is fruits and seeds. Now, if we are talking about the asexual reproduction or vegetative reproduction is classified into further two categories. First one is the natural one and second one is the artificial one. Natural asexual reproduction, it can be carried out with the roots, stems and leaves. Stems are further classified into bulb, tuber and runner. While in case of artificial asexual reproduction, it is carried out with the help of the cutting of the plant, with the grafting of the plant, with the budding of the plant and layering of the plant. Now, in today's lecture, we are going to discuss the details of the asexual reproduction or vegetative reproduction. Now, the topic is asexual reproduction in plants. Many of the plants are growing with the help of the asexual reproduction, and this asexual reproduction is also known as vegetative reproduction. In this, plants are growing with the help of the vegetative parts, not with the reproductive parts. Vegetative parts of the plants are roots, stems, leaf, etc. There are two types of vegetative reproduction. First one is the natural reproduction and second one is the artificial one. In the natural reproduction, the new plants are growing or baby plants are growing with the help of the natural parts, that is roots, stems and leaves. Now we are going to discuss this roots, stems and leaf one by one. But before discussing that, one more term is there, that is vegetative propagule. Vegetative propagule. It is a vegetative structure that can detach with a plant, that can detach from the plant and give rise to a new plant. That is known as vegetative propagule. Now, first we are going to talk about the vegetative propagation by roots. Now, the first is vegetative propagation by roots. In some plants, new baby plants are grows with the help of the root. These roots contains the small buds, and these buds later on grow into a new baby plant. These small buds contain enough nutrients that are required for the growth of the new baby plant. Example is sweet potato. Now we discuss about the vegetative propagation by stems. Stems of some plants store the enough energy so that they can grow into the new plant, and these stems contains the small bud, and they are growing into the new plants also. These stems contains the small buds which are growing into the new baby plant. Now there are three types of vegetative propagation by the stem. First one is the through the bulb, and example of this is onion and garlic. And the picture of the vegetative propagation by bulb is shown on the below side. bulb का example मैंने क्या दिया, onion and garlic, और उसकी पिक्चर जो है वो कहाँ दिखा रखी है, उसके नीचे दिखा रखी है. Under the stem, the first method is bulb and second method is tuber. Tuber are the underground stems. Tuber are the underground stems. In this, basically what happens, there are small nodes. From this small nodes, buds are growing. On the stem is known as eye, and from this eye, buds are growing, and from these buds are converted into the new baby plant. Example is potato. जब पोटैटो का सीजन आता है तो उस टाइम पर आपने देखा भी होगा कि वहां पर क्या होता है, जो उसकी आई होती है, जहां नोड होती है, जो मतलब उसके ऊपर स्कार से होते हैं, वहां पर क्या होता है, व्हाइट व्हाइट कलर का एक सॉफ्ट टाइप का बड जो है वो ग्रो हो जाता है. दैट बर्ड व्हेन बuried deep in the soil, then on getting the required nutrient, it is developed into the new baby plant. एग्जाम्पल मैंने बताया जैसे कि पोटैटो. नेक्स्ट वन इज रनर. थर्ड वन इज रनर. इन द रनर व्हाट हैपेंस, whenever the weak stem touches the ground, it means the plant gives off its roots. Now what happens, जब भी कोई भी weak stem जो है प्लांट की वो ग्राउंड को टच करती है तो वो पौधा जो है वो अपनी रूट्स को क्या कर देता है, गिव ऑफ कर देता है. इन दैट केस व्हाट हैपेंस, व्हेन older plants get die and the new branches or new plants is grown up with the stem which touches the ground. Example of this is grass and wild strawberry, and the picture of the wild strawberry is shown below. ठीक है, पिक्चर. अब इसमें रनर में हुआ क्या, जैसे मैंने बताया कि वीक स्टेम जो है जैसे ही वो ग्राउंड को टच करेगी पौधे की, तो वो पौधा क्या करता है, अपनी रूट्स जो है वो गिव ऑफ कर देता है, यानी कि छोड़ देता है या डाई हो जाता है. तो उस केस में जब पौधा, आपका पुराना पौधा जब वो मर गया, तो उस केस में नया पौधा कहाँ से डेवलप होगा, जो ये स्टेम जिसने की ग्राउंड टच किया है वहां से नया पौधा जो है वो आपका क्या करेगा, ग्रो करेगा. एग्जाम्पल इज वाइल्ड स्ट्रॉबेरी एंड द पिक्चर ऑफ द वाइल्ड स्ट्रॉबेरी इज शोन below. Next is vegetative propagation by leaf. In this, leaf bears the small buds, and these small buds grow into the new baby plant. And example of this is bryophyllum. And the picture of bryophyllum is shown on the right side of the board, that how the birds are seen on the side of the leaf. Next we are going to talk about the artificial method of vegetative propagation. The first method is cutting. In cutting, small portion of the stem is cut down. And with the head, and that is buried into the soil. That is put into the soil, and this small portion of the stem later on grows into the new baby plant. ठीक है? In this way, the artificial method of cutting is used. Example is rose. Second method, if I am talking about, तो second method क्या है? Grafting. Second method is grafting. Grafting is performed between the two plants. between the two plants of closely related varieties. What actually happens? दो पौधे हैं, closely related varieties के हैं, मीन्स अगर एक कोई आपका मैंगो का पौधा है तो दूसरा भी क्या होगा, मैंगो का ही हो। उसमें क्या करते हैं, एक पौधे का तो जो है वो आप लेते हो शूट एंड दूसरे पौधे का जो है वो आप लेते हो रूट पोर्शन। बट इसके अंदर जो पौधा लिया जाता है दैट इज ऑफ सुपीरियर क्वालिटी। वो क्या होता है, सुपीरियर क्वालिटी का होता है। एंड द रूट एंड शूट ऑफ दैट दोज प्लांट्स आर नोन एज स्कियोन्स एंड स्टॉक्स। ठीक है, उनको क्या कहा जाता है, स्कियोन्स एंड स्टॉक। Now this scion, as the picture is shown, in which clearly marked what is scion and what is stalk. This scion picture, the scion plant is, they both are tied together, and after some time the tissues of this scion is get merged with the tissues of the stalk, and the plant is grown into the plant has been grown into the a healthy plant। ठीक है, इससे होता क्या है कि प्रोडक्टिविटी जो है वो आपकी फास्ट हो जाती है थोड़ी सी। एग्जाम्पल ऑफ दिस इज ग्राफ्टेड रोज, मैंगो एक्सेट्रा। ये ज्यादातर जो ये ग्राफ्टिंग वाला प्रोसेस है या ग्राफ्टिंग वाला जो मेथड है दैट जनरली इज यूज्ड और प्रेफर फॉर द आइदर फॉर द फ्लावरिंग प्लांट और फॉर नॉट फॉर ऑल फ्लावरिंग प्लांट and for the fruit plants that are edible fruit. Picture of the grafting is shown on the right side on the board, and the third one is budding. A bud along with the small portion of stem of desired plant is taken, and after this a bud हमने जब ले लिया with the small portion of stem, then it is inserted into a slit of soil, into a slit made on the bark of the plant, and from where the new plant is growing. Example of this is plum rose. Fourth one is layering. In layering, what happens? A stem of a plant is bent down and touches the soil, and the stem where it touches the soil, new plant or roots are developing there, and a new plant is emerging or new plant is growing there. In this way layering happens. Example of this is climbing rose and rhododendron etc. And the picture of layering is shown below. layering की picture जो है वो नीचे दिखाई हुई है। This is all about the asexual reproduction in plants. Still, if you have any query, please post your query in the comment box. Please like, share and subscribe the channel for the video notification. Your one share means a lot for the channel. Thank you.